video I'm going to visit the exhibition about Bulgarian alphabet and Korean alphabet, which is called Hangeul. Let's go and let's see what are the paintings there. Let's go. I'm really excited to see what are the paintings and what we are going to see. Are you curious? I am. This is the name of the gallery, San Stefano Gallery, in which is held today's exhibition. Let's go to the first painting. It is by Franz Kish, and he is from Hungary. It is really interesting what I can see that here there is written something, and on each square there is different thing. Going to the next painting, it is by Patricia Longwa, and it is called Hangeul, the Korean alphabet. We can see a beautiful woman. She has a fan. I'm not sure if this is the word, but the colors represents the Korean flag that is called Taegukgi, and as you can see, she's in red with blue lines on herself. And here the vowels that are written with black on white are such as the Korean lines on the Korean flag. So that's how in one painting you can combine Korean culture and Korean alphabet. On this side we have a TV, and as you can see, there was an exhibition just like this one in Korea, because here we celebrate 13th anniversary of diplomatic relationship between Bulgaria and Korea. And as we can experience Korean Hangeul, Korean alphabet here in Bulgaria, the same way Koreans had changed to learn more about our alphabet, which is unique. So this is by Park Kyung-ok, and it's called Amulet, which means something for luck. And maybe that's the reason why it is in a red color, because as you know, the red color in Asian countries represents the luck. But there is another meaning, because in Korea, if you write your name with red, that means death. So I guess that this is the reason why on the top of this painting there is the circle of yin yang, which is bad and good. This is by Chung Pyong-guk, and it is called Hangeul, the base of infinity creation. I think that this is really interesting too, and there is a symbolic here, maybe because you can see in the middle of this painting there are some parts and so this is Single Voluntary Travel by Chung Kyu-kyung, and I think this is really pretty because it's so colorful and there are so many shapes and I really like it. There are some hidden letters here in this painting, as you can see, and you can see that it is a tree because the tree of knowledge, I guess. This painting is called Tigot Contained M, you can see, by Ru Chu-hyun. It is like a reflection. Tigot is the name of this letter. This reflection looks like a door in which you can go through, and I think that this is something really impressive because many of Korean alphabet letters can be represented by the others if you just rotate them or look from another side. So if you have a different view, then you will can see the world in different way. Yeah, that's what I think. Let's move on to the next. In this poster by Ryu Chul-ho, which is called Father's Letter, you can see a letter which is in Pyeonji in Korean. Next one is HBPC poster design from Kim Tae-ho. These two here are very different from the others. And here, this was from the last year. There are many combination of letters and syllables written on circles. Konghwan, Mpo, Yon, Myong, Kra, Na, Mun. There is a light that goes up to the sky. Maybe that means that if we keep these letters in our hearts, like we give it, our ancestors give them to us in this way to Korean people, then we can keep it and give it to our children, because this is something unique and something that we have to protect and save through the years in any way. So let's go. Wow. BDA Key International Invitational Poster Exhibition. This held last year in Seoul, Korea. I really think that Pink Shoe made this poster adorable. Again, you can see the colors. He used the colors that are used in Korean flag, daeguki, and he combined Korean letters and the main colors of Korea. Here is written Brand Design, which means brand design. 워식 이쇠술 브랜드 디자인. Again here. Oh, here you can see this is King Sejong. He is the creator of Korean alphabet called Hangeul. And the reason why he made it is because he saw that his nation, Korean people, they couldn't talk properly, they couldn't write and read because it was so difficult for them to use Chinese characters. Then he decided that Korean people, they have their own and unique traditions and they need to have Korean alphabet too. So he created it, and what was in his mind was that this alphabet should be the easiest, so most of the people could read, write and talk properly. And that's why he created this alphabet called Hangul in 1443. It's so long ago. And this one here is Hunmin Jeongkeum, Korean script, Korean national treasure, number 17. There are many sculptures of him. There is a golden sculpture of King Sejong in the middle, in the center of Seoul, South Korea. This is by Kim Dong-hyuk, and he made him on the top of the poster because he is one of the most respectful people who ever lived in Korea and who is very important about Korean people. On this side, on this screen, we can see all the paintings. Oh, here is me. That were shown in Korea, the exhibition about the letters of Bulgaria, alphabet of Europe. That's how the exhibition was called. There were not only Bulgarian artists, but also from Japan, from Czech Republic, and from many other parts of the world, which means that other artists can see that our alphabet is unique and it should be represented into an art. Europe, which is written with Bulgarian and English letters. This is by Cha Hye-young, and it's called Beautiful Language Hangul O. She represents again here and Ng. It's made like the letter is inside another letter, and like it is the sun that's fallen into the ocean, maybe. That's how I understand it. Moving on to the next one, which is much more darker than this. This is called Brand 4.0 from Shin Sokyu, and again there are many lines and dots. Here you can see many directions in which you can go, but did you know, even if there are a lot of directions, there is only one direction that connects us with our past and our future, and that are our traditions, which one of them is exactly our language and literacy. In this case, Hangul is the only direction that can connect as a tradition Korean ancestors with Korean nowadays and Koreans in the future. And this one, Apu Pangpo, I don't know. This is by Albert Young. There are many lightnings. So something unexpected is hidden in this painting over here, and even if it's called Apple Banker, something that I don't know what it means, actually it is about army and BTS song Forever. And yeah, can you share with me what is your opinion, and maybe you can find what's the meaning, the hidden meaning of this painting? Share with me. I'm really curious to know more about your views. This is another one by Lee Hyun-chul. Let's take a break. That's how it's called. Oh, there is this sign that we use when we have a quote, and as an example, 잠시 쉬요 가자꾸나. Maybe she means that she wants to express that we are so busy in our lives, and sometimes we need to make a comma in our daily life and to take a break to look at these arts and to express ourselves looking at them. Now let's move on to the most interesting and most beautiful ones. I decided to show you this in the last, because actually this poster here, which is standing in front of us, is made by Ivan Kashlakov. He is Bulgarian, and it is called emoticons, or in Korean, emoticon. You can see these yellow circles in which are used Hangul letters to draw the emoticon faces. They express different feeling. This here, which is only this part, actually is used in Korea or in worldwide nowadays when you want to make a smile. Here maybe this express that, okay, I don't know what. and this one here too. And the last one I'm going to show you is again the third poster of Ivan Kashlakov, which is called Temple Sinchon. He made it like it is in the sky, because maybe when we go in a temple and we pray, we talk or think, we express ourselves through the words that are constructed by letters, in this way by Hangul, and we send our thoughts and hopes up in the sky. So the letters go up in the sky. Son, Sinchon. Oops. So guys, this was everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. This video was supposed to be peaceful and really quiet, because I want you to think more about the past, the future, and of course about nowadays. So I really hope that you think, that you thought, and you will share with me more about your opinion. Which is your favorite painting? Would you visit this kind of event next time? So share with me and see you again. Bye!